Good morning, everyone. We're walking into the sun, so there's going to be a little bit of a glare, unfortunately. So hopefully it's bearable. Just wanted to talk about, there's some dogs back there barking. We had to walk by, so I had to interrupt the last video and start a new one. They wanted to carry on. But yeah, this video is about the reasons you may want to come to the Philippines or move to the Philippines or visit, whatever, to come to the Philippines. So a lot of videos and people sensationalize, a lot of the negatives that go on here. And there are some, but today we're going to talk about the positives. Get here in the sun, shade, there'll be less glare for everybody, so you can kind of enjoy the view with me. So there's a big cornfield here, but we'll just start with that. One of the positives is the beautiful countryside. So I think it's 6,000 or 7,600 islands. So lots of islands, beautiful beaches, hundreds if not thousands of them. I would say there's thousands of them. So we'll just put that up front. But the number one thing, if I had to put them in order, would be the people. So I'll give you a couple examples, as I usually walk about 4 to 8 kilometers most days. And normally on my walk, gotta watch this mud here, a little spring water here that runs out. People come out, kids, oh, uncle, and people greeting you. I can't go anywhere here hardly without 10, 15, 20 people in a 4 to 8 kilometer walk come out, and you want coffee or just want to chat with you, or they want to offer you some bananas or drink or something. A little example here is around Christmas time, one of the kids was playing some games, family games for Christmas, and had won 200 or 300 pesos probably, which is I think around $3 or $4. And he got done, and he handed me, I don't know, 50, 75 pesos or something out of his winnings, wanted to share it with me. I thought that was so generous and thoughtful, and because you got to keep in mind, people here, a child like that may get 500 or 1,000 pesos in a year if he's lucky. So a lot of adults make 250 to maybe 500 pesos here in the province where I live. So just give somebody 50 pesos of your winnings, or your Christmas gift, I should say, is very generous. I'm walking up this steep hill, so I'm breathing hard. Another example was I was wanting to get to town, and I was on one of my walks and decided I wanted to go to the nearest town. So I was looking for a ride to get there, and I'm not used to flagging down people here. So I was asking the guy about how best to do that. Plus I'm very tall, so I have to have some sort of thing that I can actually get in without knocking my head off. And he goes, I take you. Don't really know him, walk by his place a lot, but I can't say I've ever seen him or spoke to him. So he drove me 20, 30 minutes to town. We got there where I was going. I said, I'd like to give you some peso. How much do I owe? He goes, no. I said, no, you did a great service to me. At the end, he refused to take any money, gave me a ride. I was telling my brother about that, and I said, And here in the Philippines, I think gas is $4 or $5 a gallon. They go by liter, which is 60, 70 cents per or pesos per liter. But I don't know all the measurements that good, but anyhow, I think by the gallon, I think gas is still $4 or $5 a gallon here, so it's quite expensive. So that's another example of people giving into portion what they have. Are very, extremely generous and kind. So very hospitable people here. So that's my number one thing in the Philippines. And then, as I said earlier, the beauty of the country, the simplicity of the country. In many spots, it's very laid back, easy going. If you don't have it, it's okay. You don't need it. People seem to be fairly happy. Versus back where I come from, you can seem to have it all, 3 or 4 cars, a big house, a high-paying job, and people are still seemingly not happy or under pressure to succeed and get more. And here, just people smile and greet you and living very simple lives and having very little. So it's kind of refreshing. So that's several of the reasons. There's so many. I didn't really, as I often do, I don't have a cheat sheet or anything. I just thought of that walking over here and thought, well, I'd take time on my walk to make a little video. We're pan back around here so you can enjoy the view that I see. So that hillside over there is probably at least a couple thousand feet high. As you go into the island more, I think it peaks out here around 6,700 feet or something, the big hills. As you hit the, what I'd call mountainous area towards the middle to the other side of the island. And I'm here in Visayas Island, in case you guys don't know or you've just seen this channel or this video for the first time. So that's some different things, and I could tell you a lot of different stories over the past year. As I said, this doesn't just happen, one time, an isolated instance. It's like in America, another example of your car's broke down or you're needing some assistance. People drive by you, walk by you. You eventually may have some help of some kind. But here, I don't think you could go 5 minutes without somebody assisting you. You need a ride, sir. Let me try to fix that. I've had people offer me shoes when I was out. When I first come, I didn't have sandals, and my feet would get wet or sore, and people would see me without shoes, and they'd say, "Oh, take mine, sir. You keep." So yeah, so many different things. So I could probably tell you 50 to or plus more stories like that's happened over the last year that I've been here. So many of them. So, but that's it. I just wanted to share some of the positives or my highlights of the Philippines, what I think is great about the Philippines. Low cost of living is up there, so I think it costs me around 50 to 75% less than it does in the U.S. I lived a simple life in America as much as possible that you can, and here I'm doing the same thing. I'm, instead of going shopping this morning and going to a fancy restaurant, I ate some eggs and noodles at home and out on a walk. Then I'll stop and eat, and the meals here typically cost start around 50 to 70 pesos, and then go up, I usually get maybe a soda and some candy bars, and I eat what I want. So my meals are typically 150 to 250 here, but I'm just getting whatever I wish to have that day. So typically I'll get like 5 eggs and tomatoes and garlic and different things like that, and a couple sodas and 4 or 5 little chocolate bars. They're called Cloud Nines here. They're like Snickers, very similar to Snickers. They call them Cloud Nines. So I've discovered them and get them usually every day. I just enjoy as part of my routine. So, all right. But here we are, another beautiful view. So there's just literally thousands of these here in the Philippines for sure. Oceanside and mountainside. So this happens to be the mountainside. So, all right. Hope everybody's doing good. Got a couple days. Like I said, January the 20th. Birthday's Monday the 22nd. So happy birthday to me and all the other January babies. And thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye.